Today we're going to be looking at exercise number 89, which is on using prepositional adjective phrases. So we've learned about prepositional phrases. Now we'll be learning about prepositional adjective phrases. So adjective phrases means it's probably going to give us something that describes or modifies a noun using prepositions. If we took an example of you're giving, for some reason they give the example of a police witness statement. The man riding a bicycle struck the girl. This would give the police an idea of what happened, that there's a girl, she got hit by a guy riding a bicycle. However, it won't really help you identify the man in order to find him. So we'll see how adding adjective prepositional phrases can help you to add more detail that would allow you to identify the person easier. Now, we could add in the prepositional adjective phrase with the curly black hair to describe the man. So, the man with the curly black hair riding a bicycle struck the girl. So, this whole phrase describes a noun, right? It describes the man. He's the man with the curly black hair, which is why it is considered an adjective phrase. But it also begins with a preposition. So the word with is a preposition. He's the man with the curly black hair, which is why this is a prepositional adjective phrase, because it serves the purpose of being a descriptive phrase. It's an adjective phrase, but it begins with a preposition. Now, we could also describe the bicycle with its own adjective phrase. So, the bicycle from Bob's bike rental. So that helps to describe the bicycle, which is a noun. So it's telling us what place it is from. So once again, this is an entire adjective phrase, but if we look, it also starts with a preposition. So our preposition here is going to be from. It's the bicycle from there. Part A is going to give you 5 sentences, and in each sentence you need to underline the adjective phrase and then draw an arrow to the noun or pronoun that it is describing or modifying. They've given us an example of in August, we visited the lighthouse at Cape Forshue. So, if we look in this sentence, we've got 2 nouns. We've got August and we've got a lighthouse. We've also got Cape Forshue, right? Is there anything that's modifying August? Nope, it's just telling us what we did. So, it's not going to be August. Is there anything modifying the lighthouse? Well, do we know where the lighthouse is? Oh, it's at Cape Forshue. So this is our adjective phrase, and see, it starts with our preposition at, and it is modifying the lighthouse. So without all my other little markings, it would look like at Cape Forshue. You could circle the preposition if you like, but we need to make sure we underline that whole adjective phrase and we draw an arrow to the lighthouse that it is modifying. I will warn you that number 5 actually has 2 adjective phrases. All the other sentences just have 1, but there will be 2 in question number 5 for part A. Part B will give you some sentences, and it asks you to fill in the blank with an adjective phrase that starts with a preposition. So you have to make sure the first word is a preposition. One of their examples was, at noon, the secretary blank hurriedly left the building. So the sentence would be complete without the blank. At noon, the secretary hurriedly left the building, but it doesn't tell us anything about her. So we need to make sure our phrase starts with a preposition. So it might be easiest to start with. The secretary with auburn hair. Auburn is a type of red hair. Or the secretary with an oversized duffel bag. Oh, I don't know if I know how to spell duffel. Hurriedly left the building, right? You could say what she has with her. With is one of the easiest ones to do for people, right? But make sure that you are starting with a preposition, and you can get creative here. On Google Classroom, I will have a Google form made for this lesson. So once you have filled it out, remember to hit the purple submit and the green mark as done. I will post an answer key for the whole page on Monday that you can look at to check over the rest of your work.